Budgeting, friends, is the secret sauce to swift money saving. It's like the roadmap guiding you to your financial goals. So, let's dive into the world of budgeting and cash flow understanding. Ever heard of the 50-30-20 budgeting method? It's simple. 50% of your income goes to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% straight into your savings. This method not only helps you prioritize your spending, but also ensures you're regularly saving a portion of your income. Effective budgeting is like keeping an eye on the fuel gauge while driving. It prevents you from running out of money mid-month and helps you plan for the future. It's a powerful tool to understand where your money is going and how you can divert more towards savings. And here's a fun fact. If budgeting was a superhero, it would be Captain America, always ready to save the day. Remember, the first step towards saving is effective budgeting. Tip number 2, pay off your debts. Now, this might seem a bit daunting, but let's break it down. Debts are like ball and chains around your financial freedom. They not only drag down your savings, but also dampen your morale. So, how can you tackle this? Start by understanding the nature of your debts. Whether it's credit card debt, student loans, or car loans, prioritize them according to their interest rates. The higher the interest, the faster you should aim to pay it off. Once you've gotten a handle on your debts, it's time to introduce the concept of a designated savings account. This isn't just any regular account, it's your personal treasure chest, a nest egg for your future. And here's a pro tip. Automate your savings contributions. How does that work? Well, simply set up a monthly transfer from your checking account to your savings account. It's like having a silent financial advisor, quietly building up your wealth. So remember, paying off your debts is not just about freeing up more money, it's about freeing yourself. Having a debt-free life allows you to save more and worry less. Ever heard of the envelope budgeting system? Well, that's our third tip. This method is as simple as it sounds. You divide your cash into different envelopes, each representing a budget category like groceries, rent, or entertainment. When an envelope runs out of cash, you've hit your budget limit for that category. No more spending until the next refill. This system helps you visually grasp your spending and encourages you to think twice before making impulsive purchases. A bonus? It's a great way to boost your savings. Envelope budgeting, a simple yet powerful tool for savings. Tip number 4, time to trim the fat from your budget. Imagine your budget as a juicy steak. The excess fat, that's your unnecessary expenses. Let's start with your living situation. Consider getting a roommate or renting a smaller place. If that's not feasible, focus on reducing utility bills. Energy-efficient bulbs, unplugging devices, and shorter showers can all add up to significant savings. Now let's move on to subscriptions. Scour through your bank statements and you might be surprised at the number of services you're paying for but not using. It's like ordering a side of fries with every meal and never eating them. Time to cancel those unused subscriptions. Lastly, let's tackle impulsive purchases. You know, those late-night online shopping sprees or that fancy coffee maker you've only used once. Practice mindful spending. Ask yourself, do I really need this? More often than not, the answer will be no. Cutting down unnecessary expenses is like giving yourself a raise. So go ahead, give yourself that well-deserved pay bump. Our 5th tip, consider taking up a side hustle. A side hustle is like your secret financial weapon. It's a job you do in your spare time outside of your main employment, and it can significantly bolster your income. Don't get it twisted, it's not about working yourself to the bone, but rather finding something you enjoy that also brings in a little extra cash. It could be anything from selling handmade crafts to freelance writing. This additional stream of income can be directed straight into your savings, accelerating your financial goals. A side hustle not only supplements your income, but also accelerates your savings. Tip number 6, become a DIY master. You'd be amazed at how much you can save when you take the initiative to fix things yourself. It's not just about the cash, but also about the satisfaction of knowing you did it on your own. And hey, who knew you had a hidden talent for plumbing? You might just surprise yourself and find a new hobby. Remember, every leak you fix, every shelf you mount, is a step towards a healthier bank account. With DIY, save money and discover talents you never knew you had. And finally, a bonus tip for you. Timing is everything, especially when it comes to making big purchases. Take buying a car, for example. It's not just about haggling over the price, but also about when you choose to buy. End of the month, end of the year, or when new models are rolling out are often the best times to get a great deal. So keep your eyes peeled and your calendar marked. Remember, smart buying can lead to big savings.